All right, so last night, told Titus, go in the bathroom, brush your teeth, use the restroom, and then when you come out, Kaya, you go in and do it. So Kaya's sitting there, she's talking with me. Titus comes out, and so I tell her to go into the bathroom, brush her teeth, and go to the bathroom, blah, blah. So Britt comes out, and Kaya's sitting there playing after I thought she'd been in the bathroom, and Mommy looks at Kaya and says, "Hey, did you brush your teeth?" And there's a pause, and anytime there's a pause, you know that it's probably not the truth. But she goes, "Yes," and I said, "Hmm." So Mommy said, "Okay," and I went, "Wait, no, no, touch her toothbrush and see if it's wet." Because when our kids lie, they get a double timeout, a double punishment. I said, touch the toothbrush and see if she's lying. So as she goes to touch the toothbrush, here's what my daughter said. Here's what Kaya said. She goes, "No, no, no, no. I didn't. I was just joking." Right? Like she lied, but she's trying to come across like it's a joke. Well, Proverbs 26 actually talks about that. It says in verse 18, it says, "Like a madman who throws firebrands, arrows, and death is the man who deceives his neighbor and says, 'I was only joking.'" So here's the point. Now, obviously, Kaya is learning, and we're teaching her, obviously, about lying and that it's wrong. She's not casting firebrands and death. But there are a lot of people, and maybe some of you even struggle with it, where you've made fun of somebody, even online or in person, you've made fun of them. And then when it comes back to you, like, "I was just joking, don't worry about it, I was just kidding around." Or you were lying about something and it was just easier to say, "I was just joking." that's all I was doing. Yeah, that's something that you struggle with. The Bible talks about it. It's like a madman who throws firebrands. In other words, you don't know the damage you're actually causing. It sounds good to say, "Hey, I was just joking. I was just joking." It sounds good because you feel like it just appeases everything. But the people that you have joked around with, are hurt by the firebrands, by the arrows that you've cast, by the death that you have cast through the power of your tongue. So the challenge today is to not be someone who casts firebrands and arrows and death with what we say, to use our tongue for good, to speak well of people, to speak love to people, instead of being the person who deceives them or backtalks them or talks bad about them, and just to say, "Whoop, I was just joking. No worries, I was just joking." So that's the challenge for today. I pray that you take me up on it. The teen of the day today is Brooklyn, so make sure that you pray for her. Just keep her in your prayers, and that she would have a good day and a good time at school. All right. Love you guys. Have a good day.